I love the bathrooms at nightclubs.
Why?
There's like neon writing on the wall with like black light shining out. And
that's very analyzing.
Lennox is here. And there's like
oh my god.
There's like other.
What are you gonna call the popo? Snitch?
There's
Snitches get stitches. What are you, a rat? Yes.
There's other girls in there, and you like you like drunkenly smile and giggle and talk to each other, and you feel like it's such a strong bond.
Yes. See, so I just saw this meme the other day. Girls in the club bathroom, like, you got this, girl. You look so good. You look so hot. Oh, he doesn't deserve you. You deserve better, or stuff like that. But my experience in nightclub bathrooms. Silence.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys are missing out.
We are.
You bros need to bond.
We do.
Like, build each other up.
Yeah.
Form a friendship that lasts all of 90 seconds.
And
You don't want to go to the park? And see a kitty cat in a stroller?
I do, and I don't want to walk. Can you drive us?
No, I can't drive you.
I can drive you.
Neither of us can drive because we've been drinking alcohol.
What?
And when you drink alcohol, you cannot drive.
Booper can drive.
Booper can drive.
Can
Toons is a driving cat. Ever hear of it?
And
Okay. So, greetings, Internet. Welcome to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wifey, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hello.
Hello, honey. Thank you for joining me at our dining room table for our little program here. Okay. So, it's nearly Halloween.
Is it?
No. It is September 17th, and Halloween is October 31st. But I was in the Dollar Tree on Calvine the other day. It was early September. It was September 5th or September 6th. And they had Christmas stuff up.
Ooh,
okay.
Ouch.
Okay. So...
Frankie!
Booper.
Stop it! Oh,
what is he doing?
He's scratching at the carpet.
Oh, dear.
What a little
Booper.
asshole.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh.
Hurtful names is just...
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? Oh, you're bringing his scratch pad.
You little jerk. There. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Okay. So...
Time has no meaning. It's a superficial construct. It's man-made.
Capitalism.
Yes. The Halloween store is opening in mid-August. It's Bedlam. Nothing matters anymore is the point here. So let's talk about Halloween candy. And I found this listicle. It's called, it's from PureWow.com, which is a clickbait listicle nirvana, if you will. But I found this list, the best Halloween candy of all time, super scientifically ranked from trashy to tasty by Catherine Gillen. And I think Catherine is being facetious, and that's fine. Don't take this seriously. Don't take us seriously. Don't take anything in media seriously. Don't take anything...
Take your bank account and your family seriously.
Yes. Take your cat seriously. Okay. So, Catherine Gillen has internet access, has a laptop, I'm assuming, and she has internet access, and this website, PureWow, put what she typed onto the internet. And here's a listicle. And I always say that because with the internet and social and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and TikTok get the bad rap, but those are companies, and in the end, the internet is at the heart of these companies, and that's what's should be assailed or targeted or just
exposed.
The internet is what's wrong with our society today. Not Facebook, not Twitter, not the gram. The internet
as a whole.
It's something new. It's something we're all dealing with. It's something we don't know what to do with, but we're just kind of finding our way.
We're all addicted to it.
Yes, we cannot get enough. So this, I'm sure she's a fabulous lady, Catherine Gillen, the best Halloween candy of all time, super scientifically ranked from trashy to tasty. This is the top 45. Now you might think 45 is too long for listicle, and in terms of the title of the pod, I'm going to put the top 10 because 45 seems daunting, but we'll go through this quickly. It's silly candy. She starts with a few paragraphs, which are nonsense. But she does cite the neighbor who gives boxes of raisins for Halloween.
Does anyone really do this?
I've seen it. It's terrible.
When you were a child?
Yes. Have you seen the house or the family that gives pencils away?
No.
Oh my gosh. So they either they wouldn't be home or they would be home, but they would turn off all their lights, but they would just have like a bowl of candy. You've seen that, right?
Oh,
where
yeah.
You walk up and it's like, take one, and you take 19. But I've seen pencils.
Are they number 2 yellow boring? Or are they like fun Halloween themed pencils?
The former. I have one word for you. 8 syllables. Ticonderoga. Okay. Ever hear of it? Boxes of raisins, I remember not so fondly. Pencils, yes. And they were always like, we put this plastic jack-o'-lantern on a chair. Please take one, and you would take more, but it would be usually crappy. But this is the best Halloween candy of all time. Number 45. Okay, it's a long list.
Let's get to it.
We'll get through it quickly.
We'll get through it together.
Number 45. Strawberry hard candies.
Boo! These are so good. These are
wait. You said boo, but they're good.
Boo to her ranking.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I hate Miss Gillen already.
Gillen, yes, or Gillen. Is she related to Maggie Gyllenhaal and Jake Gyllenhaal?
We all know the red hard candies wrapped in a plastic wrapper that resembles a strawberry.
Yes.
And I have 2 memories of this. One, my grandma had these in her purse.
Oh,
2,
is that a good sign or a bad sign?
Good.
Okay.
2, my father was a bishop in the Mormon church.
Yes.
And he had these in a little jar in his church office.
Ah.
Delicious. The outside is a hard candy.
Yes.
The inside is a soft strawberry.
Wow.
Soft candy.
Goo or, some gel or some sort.
I freaking love these.
Really?
Yes.
Well, my opinion is that, first of all, the just the wrapper, like the plastic around the candy, it had like, well, it was illustrated to be like a strawberry, so it had like the little seeds.
Yeah.
Very odd.
What?
It's not a strawberry.
You don't. What do you want a wrapper with no seeds?
Just a straight red wrapper. But what about the top where it was like green? And it would be like,
that's what a strawberry looks like, honey.
Yes, but it isn't a strawberry.
It's strawberry flavored,
darling. So the red wrapper with seeds, and then the green top, like you're at a farm to fork, honey. Like you're picking these strawberries. It just seems odd.
I love these candies.
I was never a fan.
Well, your father wasn't a Mormon bishop.
That's true. He was a Scientologist, though. So, number 40... Well, that's the lowest or the highest or the worst strawberry hard candies, but you have fond memories.
I do. Maybe it's nostalgia.
I remember these, and I can... Whatever, but I always thought they were, like, low man on the totem pole. Like, these were the last candy. These were... Do you remember, like, the bulk candy section?
Yes.
At, like... In some grocery stores, they were at the very front, and the Brax,
yeah,
section.
for sure.
I feel like these were them.
They were, but you know what? They were too good for that. They never belonged.
Getting to that red gel / goo / strawberry filling, it was a good time. Number 44. This is just a general declaration. Gum. G-U-M.
Gum is so vast.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can combine it to be one singular entity.
Bubble gum, chewing gum.
Trident.
What do we get for the kids? Watermelon extra.
Double, treble.
Big League Chew. I have fond memories of in Little League back in the day.
Heck yeah.
But
that one that comes in like a tape, like a measuring tape dispenser roller.
Yeah. Yeah. I think like we don't like gum. Do you like gum?
I can't chew gum because of my stupid teeth. By the way, let's bring this up right now.
Yeah.
99% of these candies I haven't had in at least 15 years because I have very sensitive teeth.
Yes.
I cannot eat a lot of candies and chocolates.
Yeah.
So a lot of I love this, I hate this. Mm-hmm. It's based on opinions from age 20 and younger.
Yes.
Okay.
I know. Same here. I mean, a lot of these candies I haven't had for a decade-ish or so.
I haven't chewed a piece of gum in at least 17 years.
Wow. Number 44 on the list, gum. But when I think of gum, I think of Ethan Fisher. No relation, honey.
That we know of.
Even though he is Mormon.
Ethan Fisher's Mormon.
Yes. Lives in Utah currently.
I thought he lived in San Diego.
He did back in the day.
That's how you know him.
He's moved to Utah, okay. Yes. We took the bus together.
If I have any extended family listening.
To Bernardo Heights Middle School, yes.
Are we related to an Ethan Fisher? Let me know.
But, so we were at the bus stop waiting. I was carrying my trumpet. I played the trumpet in band. But, so me and Alex Lord, who was my neighbor on how to drive. But we were sitting there waiting for the bus, as we did every morning, and we were chewing gum. And Ethan Fisher was like, dude, gum's gross. And I was like, what? And he was like, just think about it. You're chewing it over and over and over, and then you don't swallow it. And I was like, wow. Like that freaking blew my 7th grade 12-year-old mind. And since then, from that day, I haven't chewed gum. And so when you're at the checkout and there's mints versus gum, as you know, honey, I have mints in my car.
You're a mint man.
I always choose mints over gum.
Mittens.
Mittens. I choose mittens I choose mittens like Bernie Sanders. And I choose mints all the time because Ethan Fisher in 7th grade was like, gum is gross. And I was like, you know what? That is the best point. It makes so much sense. I mean, what food do you chew over and over and over and then you spit it out? That's disgusting.
He's not wrong.
So
where's the lie?
Ethan Fisher, love you, bro. Even though we're not related.
Are we related? Hit me up in the DMs. I'm sure he's listening.
Yeah. He's probably... I mean, there's only so many Fisher Mormons, honey.
We're at least third cousins, probably.
Yes, probably. And when we moved to Utah, when we retired, which we talked about this week, I was like, let's get out of this liberal, commie Nazi state of California.
Your text said,
yes.
When we retire, can we please move to a conservative state? And I said, sure.
A conservative state, and the rest of it was like Idaho or some shit. Because I was like, let's get the hell out of this nonsense. Gavin Newsom. But that's another...
By the time we move out of this state, Gavin Newsom will be president of the United States.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Number 43. It's just the one word simple, dots.
Ew.
Yeah. So these are, for people though, these are allegedly fruit-flavored, gummy-ish
They look like little nipples.
They look like nipples. I always found them just hard to chew and eat.
Yeah, they're hard.
Yeah.
Not enjoyable.
Yeah.
Texture sucks.
Yeah.
Flavor sucks.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
So Catherine Gillen, she was right to have them at number 43. Number 42, Junior Mints.
Disagree.
Catherine says, these taste like toothpaste. You can't, that's a verifiable fact.
Okay.
They do taste minty.
Okay.
Like toothpaste.
No, they taste minty, but not like toothpaste.
Okay. But there's a hot take out there on the internet, honey.
Oh, is there?
On the socials, yes. By a guy I went to high school with.
What?
Ethan Fisher? No. It's a different guy. His name is Nicholas Ng. Last name NG. But his hot take, he placed this on the Facebook. I hate to say posted. Because everyone says posted.
Well,
posted on Instagram.
What are you supposed to say?
Placed it onto the internet.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Nicholas, which is my last name. Hello. This is very odd. Fisher, Ethan Fisher, Nicholas. But Nicholas said, never mind pineapple on pizza. The new pineapple on pizza, which that debate can go on to infinity on the internet. Never mind pineapple on pizza. The new pineapple on pizza is mint chocolate ice cream.
That is not new, for one thing. That's been around for so long.
Not putting mint. So putting mint in ice cream is controversial.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's old.
Okay.
So
yeah, it's definitely been around. Yeah.
I take issue with his use of the word "new."
Okay.
I was thinking about this when I was thinking about popular candies.
Yes.
So you often find peppermint flavors in candies and sweet things, and you find that in toothpastes.
Yes.
But
Andy's mints or the mint on a hotel pillow.
Okay, but
peppermint York.
Those are not the same thing. Okay. So
yes,
I disagree.
Okay.
I
do too.
I really, really like peppermint flavored ice cream.
Yes.
Candy.
Yes. Chocolates,
whatever. And I do not associate it with pizza.
Yeah. Pineapple on pizza.
Toothpaste. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
I do not associate it with toothpaste.
So you don't associate it with toothpaste? No. You don't think it's an abomination like pineapple on pizza?
No.
Darling daughter, Luna Marie, loves mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh, yeah. We buy it literally every weekend for her.
Yeah. And once every few weeks, once a month or whatever, I'll have some of it. It's a good time.
Heck yeah, it is.
And it was a combination of flavor that I liked way back in the day.
Yeah, for sure.
So
mint chocolate chip is a classic ice cream flavor.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, and you got the little chocolate chips, so a little bit of texture in there, a little bit of crunch. So what the heck is Nicholas Ng?
I can only assume that he has a miserable life. He's unhappy.
Honey,
he's lashing out at whatever he can.
This is just getting personal now. Nicholas Ng. Okay, so that was 42. Number 41. Next candy. What is this? The best Halloween candy of all time. Number 41. Hot tamales. This.
Ew, I hate
Catherine
them.
Gillen writes, these taste... No, wait. That was the previous one. Hot tamales. Too spicy. Absolutely.
I don't like spicy candy.
Right.
I don't like spicy and sweet.
What the hell is going on there? I mean, mint. Let's have the lifelong debate of does mint belong with ice cream and chocolate, but spicy and candy? No.
Spicy and candy, spicy and sweet. No. This is why I dislike a lot of the Mexican candies.
What?
Because they combine the spicy and the sweet. And
that's true.
Hate it. I hate it.
Yes.
End of story. Let's move on.
Okay. Yeah. Hot tamales. I haven't eaten them in what have we talked about? A decade or so.
Yeah.
But I remember eating them like, okay, this is spicy, and I'm eating candy and sweating at the same time. So what the hell am I doing? Like, candy should be an enjoyable, sweet. Candy shop, SHOPPE. That should be like something fond and delicious and enjoyable. Why is this all this hot stuff going on in my mouth right now?
As a teen and a child, you would sweat when you ate spicy hot foods?
Yes.
Aww.
Still today, honey.
I know. Obviously, I know that.
Yes.
I didn't realize this was a lifelong thing for you.
Yes. Well, I used to weigh 150 pounds more than I do now.
Well, I'm talking about like teenage child Vince.
Yeah.
Would you sweat when you ate spicy food?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, honey.
Yeah. It's sad. And today I sweat and snot comes out of my nose when I eat something spicy.
And oop.
Okay. That was the hot tamales. Number 40 on this list of best candy for Halloween, although it could be best candy forever. Lemon heads. Catherine Gillen says too sour.
Yeah.
I don't find them sour, too sour. They're sour.
I like them.
Yeah.
I don't love them.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah.
This is another candy my grandma kept in her purse. My grandma Fisher.
Yeah. If anything, they're not sour enough, or the sourness goes away quickly. Number 39, Three Musketeers.
I've always liked Three Musketeers.
I like it, but I don't love it. Like it's not nougat. It's more chocolate moussey.
Yeah, it's very smooth and chewy.
Yeah, it's just soft, and there's no peanuts there.
Right.
There's no texture really.
Right.
It's fine. Like I'm not gonna kick it out of bed, honey. But not a huge fan of Three Musketeers. And Three Musketeers is a movie. You made us watch that movie recently with Charlie Sheen and Kiefer Sutherland and Chris O'Donnell.
The kids loved it.
It's a good movie.
Heck yeah.
It's a fun movie. All I thought about during that movie was, what was the behind the scenes, off camera, like Charlie Sheen and Kiefer Sutherland in Europe for 3 months? What kind of rabble-rousing, gallivanting, carrying on was happening there? Number 38, the Payday Bar, which is peanuts, essentially peanuts and nougat.
Is the outside all peanuts?
Yes.
And then the okay.
Yeah.
I think I like these.
Yeah. And Atkins makes a version very similar that you like, that I like.
Yeah.
It's a Payday Bar, and it's good, and it's sweet, and it's yummy.
Like 1 gram of sugar or less.
Yeah. Like the Payday Bar, and if you're watching your whatever, the Atkins version is very good. Number 37, Baby Ruth.
How's this different than the Payday?
It's the Payday Bar, but with chocolate on the outside.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which Atkins also makes a version of this essentially Baby Ruth bar. But I'm a big fan. It always comes down, like, was it marketing, or was it the same company, or was M&M and Mars behind this? But the Baby Ruth and the Butterfinger were always kind of in conjunction or with each other in marketing.
I don't think I've ever had a Baby Ruth.
Oh, they're good.
Well, it sounds delicious.
They're solid.
Because
Peanuts.
I like the Payday, so add some chocolate in there. Yeah.
Nougat with chocolate.
And oop.
I'm yours.
Next up, number 36, the Nestle Crunch Bar.
Love it.
Big fan, but Catherine Gillen writes, tell us again, why did we need to ruin perfectly mediocre chocolate with surprise bits of mystery gravel? Whatever, Gillen.
Karen Gillen is a loser.
And Catherine Gillen is
Catherine.
Yes.
And Catherine and her sister Karen.
Yeah.
Okay, because first of all, who likes a plain bar of chocolate?
Right.
Strike number 1.
Yes.
Okay, number 2, a Rice Krispie thingy.
So much crunch.
It adds so much depth, texture, deliciousness to any dessert piece of chocolate.
Yes.
She is wrong.
Yes.
I hate her.
You gonna cancel her?
I cancel her.
Go on her Twitter and unearth racist tweets from 2008.
I will.
And expose her. I loved the Crunch Bar. Like, it was like chocolate and then all these Rice Krispies and Snap, Crackle, Pop. Okay, ever hear of them? Huh? They're soldiers in the British Army or something. Were they were wearing uniforms, like right? And they were they in the tree, or those are the Keebler elves? I get
the Keebler elves are in a tree.
But I loved the Crunch Bar. And do you remember, like, is the name of the cereal Rice Krispies? Yes.
Yeah.
And putting Rice Krispies and then putting the milk and then literally Snap Crackle Pop.
Exactly.
Snap Crackle Pop.
So yummy. I loved it.
Such a good time.
Ugh.
A top 10.
Definitely.
Nestle Crunch Bar.
Get out of here, Catherine.
So,
you suck.
Jillian putting in a number 36 just it's a travesty. Number 35. Whoppers. Not the Burger King hamburger, but it's got chocolate on the outside and then like a crunchy middle. I was never a fan.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
No.
I remember some of them being like large, like they're big spheres, and you would have to put them in your mouth and then crunch them, and they would be like a quote unquote hard crunchy.
It's malt, right?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
I like malt in like a frozen ice cream form.
Yes. Yes.
But any other type of malt, no.
Yeah.
Hate it. Go away.
Yeah. They were too big and they were hard to like crunch down. Just not an enjoyable snack. Number 34, the Mr. Good Bar candy bars.
I love the Good Bar.
Love these.
Yeah.
And because they're so simple. Chocolate and peanuts.
Chocolate, exactly. And perhaps this is why we like the Baby Ruth or the Goodyear, whatever.
Yes.
But you and I both really like peanuts.
Mr. Good Bar.
Good Bar. And so
what about Mrs. Good Bar?
Peanuts and chocolate.
Yeah.
It's a winning combo.
Yeah. Super simple. I love peanuts. I eat them literally every day. And every time I eat peanuts, I'm like, these are so flippin' good. They're salty.
Peanuts are so good.
Crunchy. They're super yummy. Love the Mr. Good Bar. The yellow wrapping, irresistible.
Totally fun.
Let me take that yellow suit off you, Mr. Good Bar.
You remove from one side, then from the other side.
Let me strip it.
And then you slide it down the core.
Yeah. This is the fan fiction of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Because 50 Shades came from Twilight. Is that what happened?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the number 33, best candies ever, whatever. This is very controversial, honey, because we discussed this a little earlier. Charmin Blow Pops. Now,
wait, is Charmin toilet paper?
Yes.
Is it the same Charmin that makes the blow pops?
I don't know. Okay, well, let's just stick to blow pops.
Got it.
Catherine Gillen writes, does anyone actually like the plasticky chewing gum that lurks in the center of these things? Okay. Now we had passionate thoughts about this, honey, but you are in favor of the blow pops.
I love the blow pops.
Okay.
It might be completely influenced by the commercials from the 90s of the blow pops. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. These were so influential.
Yes.
These were such great marketing. So you wanted a blow pop. And it was the hard candy outside.
That's
it was the bubble gum inside. That's a blow pop. And personally...
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I love when you got down to the candy and there was like bits of the... No, you got down to the gum center,
yes.
and there's little bits of crystals of the candy stuck into it, so it's like kind of crunchy. I love it. Love it.
That for me, it's fall from grace.
No,
like you're licking away, sucking away on a lollipop, and then you get to the gum, and where does the gum end? Where does the lollipop end and the gum begin? And suddenly there's mixing of gum and lollipop. And there's gum with glass shards of Charmin lollipop piercing you. It's like eating Captain Crunch. Suddenly your mouth is bleeding. I never liked this.
That's the beauty of it.
No. That's the horrifying nature of it. No. There was some gum, and it was low quality gum, a la Bazooka Joe gum.
Well, yeah.
Or a Big League Chew. And then you got these shards of practically glass Charmin Blow Pops in this gum, and it was just, it was just not an enjoyable experience. I'm still shaking.
Oh no!
From eating Charmin Blow Pops in the 80s. Number 32, bottle caps.
Bleh.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Just gross.
I'm surprised this is not higher on her list.
Yeah. This is number 32.
Disgusting.
I would say that even the concept of, hey, I'm in the 1950s in Hill Valley and I'm from Back to the Future and I'm Michael J. Fox and I'm having a glass bottle of Coca-Cola and which is has a cap on it to keep it effervescent and
bubbly.
And so I'm going to eat this bottle cap.
That tastes like root beer chalk.
Right.
Bleh. It's terrible. Terrible.
So you agree with Catherine Gillen on this?
For once, we're all on the same page.
Being number 32. It should be lower. It's terrible.
Truly, yeah.
Number 31, sweethearts. And Catherine writes, she eats chalk. Oh, no, she writes, eat chalk for dessert. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I agree.
Yeah. Sweethearts, they're fine.
Forgettable.
But I would kick it out of bed. Did I say that earlier? Number 30, and this hits to my heart, honey. Do you want to call the kids again?
No.
Where are they?
Are you going to edit this?
Yes.
They're close.
Okay.
I'm not yet worried.
Number 30 is, this strikes deep to my core, a Snickers bar.
That's really low on her list.
Yes.
Wow.
Snickers bar is a fantastic candy bar.
It is.
I would say it's top 5, maybe even top 3.
No.
Peanuts.
I would say top 10.
Nougat.
The Watch House.
Chocolate.
Hi.
I'm a big fan of the Snickers bar.
Yeah, Snickers is great. My only argument is it's more of a meal than a candy.
That's a good argument.
And maybe that's
a good point.
That's the marketing.
Yes.
Maybe that's...
Lennox made us run.
Hi, I'm so happy. Did you lock the door?
Yes.
What happened?
Lennox made us run home.
I'm so
Good.
happy you're home.
I think we'll run another mile.
Go get some water. You guys are both like
You
gasping.
guys okay?
Yeah.
You need water?
You
Are
want
you
this?
sure?
Who wanted this? Lennox?
He
or Linda?
did. No, you get water. Show me your pictures later, Luna. Later. Okay.
To me, the Snickers bar is top 5 candy, maybe top 3. It's everything you want in a candy, and I love it.
It's darn good.
I wouldn't put it. So number 30 is Snickers. Number 31 is Sweet Tarts. Number 32 is Bottle Caps. I would put Snickers way ahead of those.
What's 29?
Crap wagons.
You went the wrong direction. What is 29 and 28?
Number 29. Thank you for moving us on, honey. Are caramel apple pops. And this lady writes, they threaten to rip your teeth clean from your mouth in one go.
Once again,
I haven't had a caramel apple pop, but you have.
Yeah. Once again, this lady is so... I hate her. She's dumb.
Shots fired.
It only threatens to rip your teeth off if you're using your teeth to eat it. You are meant to suck this, and you suck it, and it tastes like a caramel apple.
Yes.
It's a candied green apple, hard candy, with soft, well, it's hard caramel. Yes. Over the outside. Yes. So you suck it. Suck. You don't chew it. It has no effect on your teeth.
But
I used to eat these so much as a teenager. So
a lot of candies and foods that you're meant to suck. Sometimes you chew because you just want to get into it. You don't have the patience. You
this is taking 4 hours.
Right. Even with pieces of ice, do you generally speaking suck?
Neither.
Or chew.
The only ice I ever chew is the little circle ball ice from AMPM ice machines. You don't suck or chew on any other ice. That's a rule of life.
Yes. We're joined by Luna Marie and Lennox Albert, our darling children.
They're like panting for breath because they just ran home from the park.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up with Lily?
They saw Luna's friend's cat in a baby in a crib.
She was able to take him out, but I was like pushing the stroller after. Like
a cat in a stroller.
Yeah. That's the only 2 pictures I have.
Oh,
We did see another person.
In a minute, we're gonna all eat them together.
What happened?
We did see another person. His name's Ian.
Yes.
I have
A
studied.
different Ian.
Yes, 7th grade. We saw him on a unicycle on the park, but he was like really good at it. So we were both really impressed because he was like riding a unicycle.
Showing
A unicycle?
Yeah.
What?
Showing off
What?
Oh, is he in the circus?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a real unicycle in the wild.
Barnum and Bailey.
No, but he like, because Lily was like, "Is that Ian riding a unicycle?" And I forgot what Ian looked like.
Oh, so your friend and then this boy was separate, but they came together at this park?
Yes.
Well.
Because it's really close by the school.
Where's Lily? Where does she live?
Is this a
Lily,
sitcom?
and oop.
And is Ian cute? Do you have a crush?
Huh? What?
Do you have a crush on Ian?
What's Ian? No.
I do.
And oop.
Okay, let's move on.
Number 28 on this best Halloween candy, whatever. Jolly Ranchers.
Love them.
Classic. I remember just like not always, but just sucking on these, and you would get a bunch in a pack. So once you were done, you would throw another in your mouth.
Yes.
It would be a good time.
Heck yeah. Yes, Luna.
The only thing I have against Jolly Ranchers that at Grandma Bez on her old house with like the ceiling window, she would buy the red ones. And with red, you usually think like cherry or like apple maybe or watermelon. She would get the cinnamon ones.
Ew.
And I would tell her over and over again, these are the cinnamon ones. I don't like the cinnamon ones. They're disgusting.
Spicy.
And no one liked them. And she goes, oh, well, I like them. But when I would come back, they would still be the same amount. And when I would tell her to get the cherry or like the other flavored red ones, she would still buy the cinnamon ones.
I didn't even know that Jolly Rancher made cinnamon.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
It was so gross.
Well, we talked about hot tamales, the candy earlier. Like, what the hell you do?
Don't mix my cinnamon and my sugar.
Yes.
Unless it's actual cinnamon and actual sugar.
Well, some mints, they come in cinnamon flavor, and they're fine. They're a little feisty. They got a little activity going on.
Yeah.
But they're not spicy like a cinnamon hot tamale or a cinnamon Jolly Rancher.
Ooh, yeah. No, gross.
They're disgusting.
There's no sweetness there.
Grandma Bev enjoys cinnamon Jolly Ranchers.
No, she didn't even eat them.
I
know. And like,
Even
I would
worse.
like, okay, this might seem really gross, but when I would put one in my mouth, thinking that she got the other flavor, I would like gag and almost throw up because they were so disgusting.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
You could not even.
I can't even.
I know. I would go and ask her, like if these were the correct ones, and she'd go, "Oh yeah, they're watermelon." But on the package, it says what flavor, and it would say cinnamon.
Hold on.
So she would tell me that they were watermelon.
So Grandma Bev would lie about the flavor of Jolly Ranchers to darling
or
daughter?
was she just not reading?
And Grandma Bev, and she wouldn't even eat?
I don't think so. She would eat. Like when I was there, she wouldn't eat them.
It's just so much to deconstruct here, honey. To parse through.
Anyway,
Next.
you want to see Lily's cat again?
No. Next on the candy list.
Number 27 is the classic Hershey's Chocolate Bar.
No.
What?
Wrong.
What?
Who enjoys a candy chocolate?
Just a plain
chocolate.
milk
Me.
chocolate
What?
bar.
It's like whenever I'm at Grandma's, Bev's.
The
and
cinnamon woman?
Yeah,
The cinnamon
and
Jolly Rancher?
Well,
Liar?
That was the old jar of candy. This is the new jar of candy.
Okay.
New house, new candy jar.
New house, new candy.
Yeah. And like I just want like a simple like little chocolate snack because I love chocolate.
Yeah.
I'd go in the jar. There would always be like the little Hershey things, and then I would just eat it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
See, okay. Now we
Like
get in.
I want like a big like think of them like on Halloween.
A wee bite.
Well, see, okay, now we're getting to the fun size, the Halloween size,
Oh,
like
yeah, sure.
Oh,
that are like an inch. Hershey, a Hershey's chocolate bar in 1 inch size is fine, but if you're talking about the full size,
Yes.
at the checkout counter, grab and go,
Yeah.
that's like 4 or 5 inches long. That's a lot of chocolate.
I totally agree with
without
you.
any variation. I like almonds. I like the Hershey chocolate with almonds because I like nuts. I get that from my mom. My mom loves nuts in her See's candy. But speaking of See's candy, honey, so we get See's candy around the holidays. We've gotten it the past few years. And I come into the kitchen and I see a See's candy box the past few years with a bunch of See's candy that are harmed, murdered, just disfigured because you kind of take a butter knife or you bite half of it.
It's like a battlefield.
Wait, I have a question. What are See's candy? I'm really bad with labels.
Like a box of like little chocolates.
It's just fancy.
Oh,
fancy
sorry.
candy.
Wait, I know. By the furry place where Grandma Liz would take me, there'd be a See's candy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So.
Yes. Explain the crime you commit.
Because
I come upon a bunch of half-eaten.
So I know why she would probably do it.
Yes.
So she could see the ones that she liked when she was
exactly.
Absolutely.
So some of these boxes of little chocolates come with a guide, and it's like a map, and it's like this one has cherry, this one has nougat, this one has marshmallow, blah blah blah. The boxes we've been getting haven't had this guide, so it's like Forrest Gump. You never know what you're gonna get.
But that's the point. It's supposed to be like a fun little surprise. Like pick one like you like the most, or like it's like a little like random like. Did you not know that?
Did you not know that?
I did not know that.
But
it's like oh, you get to pick a random surprise.
My point is that you look at this small piece of See's candy, and I would be able to. Figure out, extrude that there are nuts in here or there are not nuts in here.
Not always. Sometimes they're bumpy with nuts, and sometimes it's just like a smooth surface, and you have no idea. Is it cherry? Is it caramel? Is it
cherries are nasty.
Coconut?
Marshmallows? Yes. Oh, I don't like coconut.
Exactly.
That's the only one I don't like, coconut.
See? Okay, so I have taken to cutting them in half, and then you see what...
I'm sorry.
You see what's inside... And then you eat it. Or if you don't like it, you leave it for the next person to come.
But, okay, so
I can smell
which See's candy do you not enjoy, honey?
I don't like the cherry. And I don't like the nuts.
Oh, okay.
I like the nuts. I like the nougat. I like the caramel. I like the chocolate. I like the marshmallow. I like the coconut.
You like the marshmallow?
Hell yeah.
I like the marshmallow too because it's like crunchy, but then it's like, it reminds me of a s'more. I've had cherry. I think it's all right. The only one that I really don't like is coconut. I hate coconut. I've had
I love
our
coconut.
dad, and when he was in the apartments at Newhall.
Wow.
He would like.
Yes, Luna.
He got big coconut. Yes. We like smacked it open.
Grandma Liz bought that coconut.
Yeah.
And then you guys were going to your dad's house.
And we like got the coconut.
And I was like, hey, the kids have this coconut. If you guys want something fun to do, here, take it, crack it open.
Yeah, so we were like cracking it open. But we had the actual coconut and we had the juice. And it wasn't good. The only fun part was just to crack it open.
Well, yeah. That's like a pure coconut. That's like not sweetened with sugar. It's not like sweet. It's not like ground down.
In general, I've had like coconuts like that. I've tried a bunch of coconut things. I just don't like the flavor of coconut. Maybe it's because I don't know. I also don't really like pineapple.
You're not like a Pacific Islander flavor type of person. I don't know.
You know what? Darling daughter Luna Marie just reminded me of my mom. Used to bust open coconuts.
Oh, yeah?
Do you remember this?
No.
Okay.
When would I remember that?
Maybe like when you would visit, she'd probably like make something.
I hate saying it was on Instagram or the Twitter, but my mom, she would have coconuts, and she would this was completely new to me. So I went down to San Diego to visit my mom, and I'm sitting there, and it's all fun and jolly and good times. And then she would have a knife. She would have a coconut.
A machete?
Yes. And she would have a machete. And she would start hacking away in the backyard of her $1 million San Diego suburban home. And I would just be like, wow, is this Moana up in here? Like, what
Moana,
what's going on? She would just start hacking at a coconut with a large knife / machete. And then, and it was very,
Did it take a long time to wait?
It didn't take a long time, but it was like when you see a butcher kind of do his thing. You're like,
yes,
I just want to buy the meat that's already packaged.
You're seeing how the sausage is made.
Yes. And I was like, this is very barbarian, animalistic,
raw.
Just
Lord of the Flies.
Yes.
Lord
of the Flies.
I think, is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I want to watch the movie. Anyway, continue.
Give what was his name? Not Chunky. Give him the conch.
I don't know. Yeah, we gotta watch it because Luna, as we learned yesterday, she enjoys violence. She enjoys young people getting hurt and mutilated.
Yes.
So Lord of the Flies.
So we need to watch it and Lord of the Flies.
Since I'm here, can I give an update on the restroom?
Yes.
Or no?
Oh, this is the Devious Licks.
Yeah.
This is an update on the vandalism going on in school toilets across the nation.
Latest TikTok trend where kids are destroying school bathrooms.
Let's hear it, girl.
So I found out it wasn't the girls' bathroom that was destroyed or anything was stolen. It was the boys. But since the girls did the vandalism kind of thing, like with the sticky notes, the guard lady, that's actually Brianna's mom. So she was there. She works at the school. So she's
yes.
So she's the yard duty. But instead of having her free time, she has to sit there in between class periods and during classes to watch the guard guard the bathroom in the C quad. And so there's 3 quads, I think. A quad, B quad, and C quad. And then there's another restroom by the cafeteria. You can only use the C quad area if you're in 6th through 8th grade, I think. Because a girl had a class in A quad or B quad, and she needed to go to the bathroom, so she asked the yard duty lady if she could go to the bathroom in the other quad. She goes, no, if you're going to the classes, you can go by here, and then you can go to your class. So, and I was 3rd in line, and there are 4 stalls, and only 1 person's allowed at a time.
So there's 4 stalls.
In each bathroom, I think.
But only 1 person is allowed in the entire bathroom at a time?
But the lady, she trusts the girls more than the boys. She trusts? Yeah. The girls more than the boys. So she allowed 3 people in at a time. But she would be no talking or really stern. And she would hold the door open. And she would peek into the boys' bathroom.
Oh my god.
I know.
I'm about to call the teachers, the principals.
I have 3 thoughts. First of all, you can blame TikTok, but blame the internet. TikTok is just the facade of the internet. Number 2, Luna's eyebrows right now. Have you taught her to pluck and shape? Because I like them. Is what I'm saying. I'm noticing them. I'm digging them. Yes.
I haven't taught her, but I have plucked them myself in the past.
I've plucked the middle parts.
And then she has on her own done some stuff.
Go on TikTok, Luna. Oh wait, I'm sure she has gone on TikTok. Or there's TikTok.
I have 6 or 7 accounts on TikTok.
Yes. Hey guys, a lot of you have been asking me about my get ready tutorial.
I've never shown my face because I wasn't allowed to. Because Mom's there are weird people on the internet.
Exactly, weirdos. Weirdos on the internet.
Can I just say my nighttime routine tutorials on YouTube? You go to bed, okay? And obviously there's stuff going on before you go to bed, but in the end, I've been going to bed for 43, nearly 44 years. I don't need to watch your 18-minute tutorial.
Okay.
Yes.
You're Asian.
What?
Okay.
You're half Asian.
Yes.
Luna Marie's half Mexican.
Yeah.
I am 100% white. My skin.
Are you using your whiteness to get advantage of things
No.
like the country does?
Cancel, Mom.
Is that what you're doing?
My whiteness.
Debbie can hear.
My whiteness is causing me to deteriorate at a rapid rate.
Oh dear.
Everyone knows that white people age horribly. Our skin does not keep.
That's true, Luna.
Okay, so you half Mexican, half Asian.
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna look beautiful as you age.
Yes.
Your skin is not gonna wrinkle. You're gonna look young.
Awesome.
Okay, you're gonna be J-Lo. You're gonna be Shang Li. Okay, I am gonna age horribly. I'm gonna age like a raisin.
Oh, well.
So I have got to do these ridiculous nighttime routines.
You know what, honey? And
I do nighttime routines too.
I'm cutting out Luna in this conversation. I'm talking directly to you. But when I met your mom, Liz Fisher, and I'm looking at Luna right now, but Liz Fisher is how old?
She is 63?
63?
62
or 3?
She doesn't even know Grandma Liz. Listen to that.
She's a decent looking broad.
Heck yeah.
In her early to mid 60s. So, and I learned this as a young man from Janelle Pentecostas, who we discussed earlier. But you got to look at the mom to be like, okay, where's this woman headed? Look at her mom. So I looked at Liz Fisher. She's got it going on in the early to mid 60s.
Okay, girl.
Which was about 8 to 15% of my decision to make a life with you and marry with you.
That's really high of a percentage.
What's really high, the 8% or the 15%?
When you get married, you need to know what you're going to deal with later on. I don't want to. When I marry a man, I don't want to have this old man with a big beard.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I'm not a fan of beards, but you know who is a fan of beards?
Yes.
Lily's cat.
You know what? We watch eating videos and cooking videos. And
mukbangs?
It goes on some mukbangs. If a man is in it with a beard, I can't get past it because all the sauce and the leave-ins in their beard.
Okay,
I just think it's disgusting.
Okay, but didn't we all three just agree recently that Dumbledore would not be so handsome without his beard?
When was I here?
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Luna said this. You said, was it Dumbledore or was it the guy from Lord of the Rings?
But are you wifing up Dumbledore?
Same person, Mom.
Well, I know, and you're like, his beard makes him hot. You said that.
No, I don't think it makes him hot. I'm saying, like, without his beard, it makes him, like, the old, mysterious wizard. So without it, he'd look odd. I'm not calling an old man hot.
I thought you meant sexy.
So,
I'm 12!
Dumbledore is the old wizard. Who's the fat, bearded guy in Harry Potter?
That's Hagrid.
Oh,
the half-giant.
Oh. Okay. Hagrid's not sexy.
I would husband up neither of them.
Neither.
No, they're not sexy or hot, but I'm just saying, like, without the beard, they wouldn't be, like, as mysterious, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, that's Hagrid.
Perhaps I equated mystery for sexiness.
I'm 12 and he's like 100 and something years old.
Well,
yeah, honey.
Okay.
And J.K. Rowling is anti-trans.
Yeah, she's canceled.
She's been canceled.
We talked about caramel apple pops.
Oh, yeah.
Did we talk about Jolly Ranchers?
Yeah.
We talked about Hershey's. Okay,
yeah.
Number 26 on this never-ending list. Only never-ending because...
Let's skip to number
10. No.
Okay.
Number 26, Smarties.
Love them.
Oh, I'm really blank on like words right now.
Right.
Like my brain is passing.
Yeah.
I know what Smarties are.
Honey and darling daughter Luna Marie. Smarties versus Sweet Tarts. They're similar, right?
They're similar. Smarties are totally better.
Smarties are like a softer crunch.
Yeah. Smarties are definitely softer.
Yeah.
They dissolve in your mouth more quickly. They're so yummy.
Yes.
This is another thing I associate with Mormon church as a youth.
Why?
As like a... I got him in class. When
okay.
I'm sorry.
But, so Smarties makes me think of like necklaces, where the candy necklaces.
Yeah.
And it makes me think of going to raves and dropping the Molly dropping Molly at these raves, and you would have you would want to chew and engage your mouth, and you would have necklaces of candy, so you just kind of have a necklace of Smarties.
Well, those weren't Smarties.
Munch on.
But they were similar to Smarties.
Very similar.
Yeah, and I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly. Were you at those vacant warehouses in downtown Oakland, honey?
I actually was, but I don't think our timelines lined
really?
up. Yeah, totally.
Well, this is...
But I was there in like 2005.
Okay.
And I think you were there earlier.
92?
Yeah, no. So we didn't overlap.
2018. Next one, number 25. Mounds. Mounds versus Almond Joy. Sometimes you feel like
I have very strong opinions about Mounds versus Almond Joy.
Yeah. Well, let's stick to Mounds because Almond Joy is number 18. But Mounds, what thoughts, feelings, comments?
I don't like dark chocolate.
Yeah.
But I do love coconut. Therefore, I never eat these.
Yeah. Well, what about just shredded coconut
Love
as
it.
a whole?
Love it.
Really?
Oh, yes!
When it comes in a bag and it's just a bunch of shredded coconut,
sorry.
I find that gross.
I love it encased in some chocolate.
Ah, yes. It needs it. Sort of like, we need each other, honey.
Aww.
Hashtag family. Number 24, Rolos.
Rolos are so yummy.
We live in YOLO County. We out here eating these Rolos. This
Google what Rolos are.
this woman who has internet access and typed this on her laptop, she wrote, "Not as good as Milk Duds, which come later."
No.
BS.
I hate this woman.
Oh, I don't think I've had Rolos.
I'm a big fan of Rolos. It's a hard bite at the beginning to get through the chocolate, but once you get through
it's not that hard.
Chocolate, it's caramel.
Oh,
goodness.
it's so yummy.
It's fantastic. Number 23. These are the Fruit True. I'm sorry. Chew. Number 23. Take 2. Number 23. Fruit Chew Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, yeah. It's the fruity Tootsie Rolls.
Yes. So this woman who has internet access and typed this on her laptop writes, a little waxy, but we do have a soft spot for the vanilla ones.
Yeah, agree. That's the blue wrapper.
Yeah.
Oh, she's right here. She's right.
Yeah.
My favorite one is the cherry.
Oh.
The cherry Fruit Chew Tootsie Roll?
Yes.
Nah, I like the blue.
The blue ones are okay.
I always thought the Fruit Tootsie Rolls were just
Tootsie Rolls with color.
bottom of the barrel. Like,
I hate Tootsie Rolls, but I really like these. But I only ever ate these at Halloween every year. They have no place in any other day of your life.
okay. Well, let's go. Number 22 is the original Tootsie Roll, and
No.
it's vaguely chocolate.
It's whatever.
Right. I find that the Tootsie Rolls, the fruit Tootsie Rolls, they're always like the last one standing. They're at the bottom of the barrel. You see them at the bottom of the bag. You're like, I ate all the good stuff.
I
And now
hate Tootsie Rolls.
they're not good.
They're not good.
Why do they persist, honey?
Luna?
Yes.
So when I get like the normal Tootsie Rolls,
Yes.
they're fine for the past couple of years. Mine have always been like wet and melty.
Ew.
I know. Like whenever I would go like on Halloween, they would be like disgusting, like melted and like wet, and I don't like them.
Is this a conspiracy by Grandma Bev to get you to eat cinnamon? Something or other?
So many bloopers.
I think just the Tootsie Roll, fruit or chocolate, terrible.
That ain't chocolate.
Right.
Okay.
0
Right.
10. They're not good.
And they look like Frankie's poo. Let's be honest.
Yes, they do.
Number 21, Sprees, which
Ew.
I can remember eating, but I can't vividly remember
Is that
eating.
like okay, I know what you mean. Is that like an 80s or 90s candy? Because I don't remember.
She doesn't mean to be mean.
It's a 70s candy, Luna.
Okay.
Sprees, you remember eating these? I barely remember maybe eating these.
Whatever. They're forgettable.
They're sort of in the area of the bottle caps. Darling daughter, watch out for this chair here.
I tried to move between it.
Oh my god.
I know you did, and that's why I held it. Okay.
Oh my god.
Number 20, Sugar Babies.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Go away, I hate you.
These are the offspring of the Sugar Daddies,
Yes.
which I have fond memories of.
I think I prefer sugar daddies to sugar babies.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I'm not sure, but sucking the blood of babies. What are we, some Democrats, honey? To stay young?
We're in a cult.
Was that A space CULT or OCCULT, Luna?
The former.
A cult or a cult? I find sugar babies, they're just one note. They're just kind of sweet, caramelly, not much going on.
I hate it. Go away.
Yeah. Number 19, Starburst.
Love them.
But hold on. Because what's this lady's name?
Catherine
Gillen. Starburst. She labels them. She separates them into 2 categories, honey. Number 19 is red, yellow, and orange Starburst.
Like the original ones, basically.
She's eliminating the pink.
Correct.
And like
the
the
pink.
purple,
the pink is quote unquote better. Are there purple?
Spoiler alert. The pinks.
Yes, there are.
Spoiler alert. The pinks appear later on the list because
Yes.
she ranks them better.
Yes.
So she's separated the yellow, orange, and red as being lesser goodness.
Are they lesser than
Yes.
the pink? Okay.
Yes,
so the pink
but
is better.
What? Wait.
Yeah, but I don't think it's fair for her to separate them like this.
Like, she could have just, like, add parentheses and like that.
I hate Catherine.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever met her?
No.
Yes.
What if she listens to the podcast?
We follow each other.
Booper is sitting by her feet, and I'm petting him with my foot.
Oh dear.
And I love
With Starburst and with Jelly Bellies and
I hate Jelly Bellies.
and Skittles, I find that you don't eat one, so you don't eat a red, you don't eat a yellow. You just kind of shove them in your mouth all at once.
Yes.
They become just some monochromatic sweet flavor, and you're enjoying your time. But to differentiate between the red, yellow, orange versus the pink, I don't get it. Do you?
I don't think it should be split up on the list. Definitely.
Next one is Almond Joy. So the great marketing campaign from the 80s/90s. Sometimes you feel like a Mounds.
Nut.
Oh, sometimes you feel like an Almond Joy.
No.
Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Right. Almond Joy is the one with the almond,
Exactly.
and Mounds is the one that's coconut.
So here's my big debate in life, my big conundrum.
Yes.
I don't like dark chocolate, so I don't want the Mounds.
Yeah.
I love coconut and chocolate, so I want the Almond Joy. But I can't eat the almonds because they hurt my teeth.
Ah.
So what I would always do is get the Almond Joy, and I would just like pull the almond off and just eat
and
the
turn
rest.
it into a Mounds?
It's a Mounds with milk chocolate.
Why wouldn't you just get the Mounds? You just have
I don't like dark
access to the Mounds?
chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate.
So the Almond Joy is milk chocolate.
It's milk chocolate, but
I
there's
never-
the
okay.
nut in there.
I never knew that.
And I
so
can't-
Almond Joy is milk chocolate with an almond.
Yeah.
Mounds is dark chocolate with no almond. They both have coconut.
Yep.
You
see my conundrum.
I do.
That's why I love those little Atkins bars that you buy me.
Yes. Again, Atkins comes into play. Super low sugar, super low calorie, coconut, candy bar.
Yep.
Enjoyable. But the sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Marketing campaign. It's so good.
It is.
It's so on point. It's direct. There's no nonsense going on. There's no, what does this mean? Or what's going on here? Because sometimes, as someone who can't consume an almond, honey, sometimes you wanted an almond. Sometimes you didn't. So, yeah, I was a big fan of Almond Joy back in the day. Number 17, Trolley Sour Bright Crawlers. These are these sour candies.
Gummy worms.
Yeah, with powder on them.
Love the sour gummy worms. I love gummy worms. I love sour gummy worms.
Mm-hmm.
Yum!
Mm-hmm.
Yum, yum, yum.
Next one, number 6. I've eaten sour stuff in my life, okay? I'm nearly 44 years old, Luna.
As of the next 3 hours, you're nearly 44.
Oh my goodness. I've had sour stuff in my life. But I specifically, Trolley Sour Bright Crawlers I've never had, but I'm sure they're fine. Number 16, Skittles.
Love them.
This woman writes, bonus points if you can get the sour bag.
I don't know that I like the sour, but I remember they had like the original. They had like tropical fruit. Yeah. Something.
Yeah.
Yummy.
I would group this into, and I mentioned this earlier on an earlier candy, but I can't remember right now. But Skittles and Jelly Belly.
Yeah.
there's the red Skittles and there's the green Skittles and the purple Skittles, and they're quote unquote individual flavors. But who does that? Oh, it was Starburst. Who does that?
Right,
you just pile a bunch of Skittles in your mouth.
They're interchangeable.
It all kind of comes together as a sweet flavor.
Yes.
And so differentiating between pink Starburst and red Starburst, no one does that. You just eat a bunch at once.
Yeah.
It's all a sugar hit. Yes, darling daughter.
So whenever I eat the Skittles,
Mm-hmm.
I get like a big handful and then or the whole bag and I pour it in my mouth. So then it clubs together. So it's a really bad choking hazard.
Oh no!
I've almost died multiple times. I choke on a lot of things. I'm probably gonna die one day from choking.
Luna.
I choke on air, my saliva, my water, my ice, my literally everything.
You're scaring your mother right now.
Next one is I've never had this. You have, darling. Airheads. And this woman writes, getting a mystery flavor Airhead is like winning the Halloween candy lottery.
Yeah, so the
and no one knows what flavor it actually is.
Mystery flavor is a white color.
Okay.
And then the outside has a bunch of question marks on it.
So you're like, what is it? What is it?
It's probably just the same sweetness as any other.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know what week it was, but Lennox got 2 Airheads, and he gave me the mystery one. I didn't really know the flavor because it just tasted kind of sweet, but it was still good. But it didn't I couldn't identify the flavor. There
were question marks on the packaging, and then there were question marks in the thought bubble above your head in the cartoon. That is Family Circus.
This is ranked really high for this lady.
Yeah,
these would be on the bottom of my list.
Yeah, I've never had an Airhead.
Top 10.
No,
this is number 15 according to this woman.
These aren't great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your opinion.
Luna thinks they're great. I don't think they're great.
We were at Dollar Tree earlier today, and there were Airheads, and I was like, should I buy these Airheads for this program?
For $1?
For $1 for this program, and I thought,
and I told you, it's not worth it.
I've gone nearly 44 years without eating an Airhead, Luna, and I think I'll go another 44.
So on your 89th birthday,
yes,
let's get you an Airhead.
Yes,
okay.
The question mark one.
Yes.
And oop.
Are we headed to the Mecca? Okay, number 14 on this Halloween candy best of list is Nerds. And this lady writes, tiny, crunchy bits of sugar. Yeah, how can you go wrong? Now, darling daughter Luna Marie, who is here with us on the pod, she enjoys ramen and boba. Let's give a warm welcome to the lovely, the talented Luna Marie Garcia. But last time we watched Shang-Chi last weekend, and darling daughter Luna Marie bought a box of Nerds. Brought a box of Nerds to the movie. We
let each kid pick one or 2 things at Dollar Tree, and one of her things she chose was a box of Nerds.
Yeah, and
you did,
which is fine. Yes, you did. Which is fine, but they were quite loud because, as everyone knows, you need to as you move them from one part of the box to the other.
They're like rocks.
They tumble.
Yes.
And do you remember the little slip? The cover?
Yeah.
Used to slide it open, put some Nerds, and then put the cover, the top back in, and that was a fond memory to me. Yeah. Yes.
Another thing I'm embarrassed about is when you said Smarties, I thought Smarties were nerds, so I forgot what nerds were.
What are Smarties? Oh, Smarties are the powdery.
So this whole
candy
podcast has been compromised by your confusion.
My favorite memory of Nerds is because they're so tiny, and you slip open the cover, the top, and then you would dump 60, 130 into your mouth, and then still do, and it's a good time. And then you would close the top of the box. You would slip that little piece of cardboard back over the opening.
Yep.
And it was a good time of crunching and flavor. Loved it. Love Nerds. I mean, I haven't had them in a decade, but
we should have shared. I had more left.
We should have. But Mommy was in between us at Shang-Chi. Number 13 is M&M's.
They're okay.
I feel like
Yeah.
they're like whenever I think of candy, I think of M&M's. M&M.
Yeah. Have you had the peanut, Luna? Because
I've
I
had
prefer
the peanut butter, the caramel, and the original.
What's your favorite?
The original. Well,
no. Wrong answer.
I know.
Yes.
You like the original mini size. That is your favorite. I know my daughter. She's nodding at her agreement right now.
Yeah, because they like the fun, like you put a lot in your mouth, and because I like to put them on frozen yogurt too.
Yes.
But here's the thing.
Yes.
So with the caramel ones, I had them once, like when they were brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Like the caramel, like it tasted like really weird. It was like really chewy, kind of. It was like how they like described it in ads. Don't trust ads.
Yeah.
Like it was like it didn't like.
Don't trust Madison Avenue.
Like when you like bit into them, like
ads
for like the ones I got, they wouldn't like stretch out kind of. They were kind of just like hardish.
Don't trust John Hamm and Mad Men, honey. He's just trying to sell you on consumerism. That's why the terrorists hate us. I've always liked the peanut. My thing with M&M's, and this goes with Skittles and Reese's Pieces, I don't like the shell. Like the shell it's not necessarily hard, but it's difficult to penetrate, and it's just a lot of crunching. And I want to get to the Skittle goodness or the M&M goodness. That's my thing. But I've always liked peanuts. I as a kid, when the Peanuts M&Ms came out, which came out maybe when I was a kid, or maybe I discovered them as a kid. But I remember like eating the top half of the chocolate part, taking that apart.
It's like a hard-boiled egg.
I'm a scientist.
Like you bite the top off, and then there's like the egg with the yolk still in there.
It's like science class, and you're dissecting a frog, and you take off the top shell and the top chocolate, and then you got a whole peanut, half chocolate, half shell, and that was a good time. Yes,
but
darling.
Then two things.
Yes.
One, when am I going to dissect a frog?
Yes. That's a good question. Do they still do that?
Ask your science teacher.
Okay. And two, why not just get like peanuts?
Wow.
Because like you're really excited about the peanut
So
part.
she is describing trail mix.
Yeah.
Why not just eat trail mix?
I'm a big fan of trail mix, as you know.
But you don't like chocolate in your trail mix.
Well, that's an abomination. That's just wrong.
Okay, but
there's so many natural
chocolate,
sweetness like cranberries and
honey,
raisins and papaya. Why you gotta come in with the chocolate?
Chocolate in a trail mix is essentially peanut M&Ms, which are your favorite.
Not my favorite, because I used to take off the first half, the top half of the Jurassic Park egg. Do you remember Jurassic Park? When the little dinosaur would bust out of the egg. I just wanted the bottom half of that egg.
Why not just get peanuts?
What's next on our list?
Number 12, Milk Duds.
Hate them.
Related to the sugar babies, which are related to the sugar daddies.
They're like really gross and disgusting.
Gross, disgusting, hate them.
Very chewy, very much on your teeth.
They kind of taste like dust, like the chewy part. It like reminds me of dust, like when I bite into them, like chew them for a while.
Yeah. Not a fan. Number 11, Twizzlers. Now, I'm a licorice fan, as you know, honey.
Red Vine fan.
Red Vines.
Twizzlers can get bent.
Right.
What did people say in the 50s?
No.
I've never had black licorice.
Oh, it's disgusting, and I really want you to try it, and it's horrible. But you know what?
Do you want to see me suffer a poor
yes,
but
my best friend Hillary, who you know,
yes,
she loves black licorice.
Cancel Hillary.
But like 99% of the population hates black licorice.
Yeah.
So I would like you to taste it.
Yeah, and Twizzlers to me, like Red Vines. Twizzlers are Red Vines with like a little chemical in there, and you're
Twizzlers
like, what
are
is going on here?
the poorer version.
Yes.
What's that? What's that?
The poor man's version of the
poor
red
man's
vine.
version of a red vine. Yeah. Why are red vines not on this list?
Yeah.
Yes, Luna.
Didn't you mom throw away, like, so you got a licorice thing, right?
Oh, I remember.
And there were like 5 of them left, and then you threw away the pack.
I do not remember that.
Mommy, what did you throw away yesterday?
I don't know.
Do you remember?
No. You're not sure.
I don't know.
Oh, what was it? It was on the counter. No. But it was Cracker Jack. So I bought some Cracker Jacks. So Luna, I bought some Cracker Jacks, which is caramel coated popcorn and some peanuts. And they come with a prize. And I thought, this prize really sucks. Because when I was a kid, when I was a young man, the Cracker Jack prize, it was kind of fun. Like, it wasn't a Transformer, but it had something going on. But I thought, this Cracker Jack prize sucks. So I put the prize on the counter, the quote-unquote prize on the counter. I was going to take a picture of it, post it on Instagram, go viral like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch shrimp guy who's married to Topanga.
Who is canceled.
Yes.
And has not posted since this phenomenon happened.
That's what I was going for. And so I placed this piece of paper, this toy, this prize on the counter, and I turned my head for 3 seconds, and I turned my head back, and your mother, the woman who gave birth to you, threw away my Cracker Jack prize.
I thought it was trash.
But here's the thing. If it were Lennox, he would have a fit about that.
Yeah.
You can't just go and pick up. I sound really mean.
It's okay. It's good.
I'm sorry.
It's good content.
Being mean is good content.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can cry, Luna, fit it in.
Can you yell at me? Can you cry?
Yes. Let's jam through the top 10. Number 10. Please. Kit Kat.
I love Kit Kat.
Love it.
Big fan.
Candy.
Love it. Moving on.
I love the 4 strips. So you can cut them into 2 and 2 or 1 or 4 1 strips.
It's crispy, it's chocolatey.
Yes.
What's your favorite Kit Kat? Because I watched a video of in can. They have so much flavors, and I want to try them all.
Just the original.
We live in America.
That's all I've had.
This is jingoism, but
next.
Number 9. Reese's Fast Break. Which
sure.
I've never had. Have you had it?
I don't know.
It's chocolate, peanut butter, and nougat.
Sure. Love it. Moving on.
So
Number 8. Yes.
So it's like peanut butter cups? Kind of?
So it's like all these chocolate bars. It's like the last 38 chocolate bars we've talked about.
Next.
Number 8. Hershey's Cookies and Cream.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
So, honey,
love
you like white chocolate.
I do.
Okay. I'm ambivalent to white chocolate. But when you throw a little Oreo in there,
hell yeah!
But I like big chunks of Oreo, and in the Hershey's Cookie and Cream bar, the chunks of Oreo are very minuscule.
No, they're minuscule, but they are plentiful. So they're delectable. Anyway, next, moving on.
Number 7 are Starburst, the pink Starburst.
Pink Starburst. Yeah.
Okay.
They probably just look pretty. That's why they're
okay.
Number 6, candy corn.
Die. Blah.
I have 2 words
yucky.
for you. Ear wax. Okay.
I love candy corn.
You love candy corn?
When I went to Olivia, she had a big thing of candy corns, and I ate majority of them. They're really good.
I've never heard this about my daughter before.
Yes. Are you canceling your daughter?
Do you want to, fun fact.
Expose her!
Do you want to know why they're called candy corns?
Yes.
Because when you stack them, like the white part and the yellow part on the back, and you stack them up in like a tower in like a circular form, they look like corn.
Yes, they do. They're still disgusting.
But that doesn't make a tasty treat, Luna.
I'm glad I know that you like them. I didn't know that.
We're never allowing you to go to Olivia's house again.
No.
Number 5, Butterfinger.
Delicious, love. I would die for a Butterfinger.
You never said you died for me. You're dying for a Butterfinger.
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
You never told me that.
The Butterfinger, I find, is so unique. So we're talking about peanuts and nougat and chocolate, but the Butterfinger, it's got layers, it's got crunch, it's
crunchy, crispy, peanut buttery.
It's its own thing. There's nothing like it out there on the candy market.
Truly.
Yes, Luna.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. Big fans of Butterfinger. Number 4, Sour Patch Kids.
Love them.
And
first they're sour, then they're sweet.
Then they're patchy.
Add on Instagram for Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, well, you gotta buy it because ads are tailored to your life. Yes, your interest, and you must buy them.
Moving on.
No, but what I would like to say about Sour Patch Kids, Well, first of all, this woman says, who wrote this, she cites the sugary dust that settles at the bottom of the bag. For me, Sour Patch Kids, I think of when I worked in a video store.
Aww.
So kids, VHS was a format of media, but I worked in a video store. It was a small chain, Video Vault, in the Tony suburbs of San Diego, and we had a bunch of VHS tapes, but we also had, like Blockbuster, we had candy.
Yeah.
We had popcorn. We had a popcorn machine that we would pop every day, and you were supposed to put in like a tablespoon of salt and 1 stick of butter. We went nuts, honey. We would put in like 4 sticks of butter.
Oh my gosh.
8 tablespoons of salt. But we had candy it was coming out of our eyes, the amount of candy. So we would eat Sour Patch Kids, which were popular at the time.
Yeah.
Till it was going out of style. And I remember like eating so much sour candy, super sour candy, that I would sweat from how much sour candy I had. And you know what? It was the best time of my life, aside from being married to you, honey. But yes, darling, daughter.
Lennox, I think it was when we went to see Shang-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
Shang-Chi?
Yeah, I'm really bad with names.
Yes.
Okay.
Your brother's name is Lennox.
Yes.
What's up?
So, for his candy, he got the Sour Patch Kids. And when he was done with all of them, there was like a big thing of sugar at the bottom. So he went,
yes, hero. Hashtag
he poured
hero.
It down his throat.
So this
I
one,
feel like that could be a choking hazard.
Yeah, true.
The sugary dust that settles at the bottom of the bag, Lennox Albert partook in. Number 3, Reese's Take 5, which I've never had. Honey, you've never had it, right?
I don't think so.
It's described here as chocolate, peanut butter, peanuts, caramel, and pretzel.
That sounds good, but
we don't like pretzels, honey.
No.
What? Whoa.
When you're in the snack aisle of a Safeway or a Rayleigh's and you get to the pretzel section, I'm always like, what's up with all this hard, crunchy, nasty, nothing going on pretzels?
Right. The only pretzels I like are the big, soft, chewy.
Yes. The fresh ones.
Right.
Dip in cheese,
the bread.
dip in mustard.
It's bread. But
the crunchy, hard pretzels, I can't believe there's so many varieties, and there's a whole section of the potato chip aisle dedicated.
It's an abomination.
Who are these people eating pretzels? They're so much better. You can do better. You can do better. Number 2, Twix.
Love Twix.
This woman writes crunchy cookie / gooey caramel situation.
Love it.
The she crunchy.
The she, darling daughter. These are production notes. And when you're trying to make a podcast entertaining, the she is a note for myself. And then I move on from the she, so I know that the woman who wrote this, this is from her perspective, and then I move on to crunchy cookie, but I don't actually read the she.
It sounds like Twitch. She crunchy.
She crunchy, yo.
She out here, she crunching. That was a quick tutorial on radio production 101 for Luna Marie. But I absolutely agree that the crunchy cookie and then the caramel, it's a good combination. Mm-hmm. And then the number 1.
Kit Kats.
Of this,
we just talked about that.
Of this list that lasted way too long. Should we build up to it or
no?
Okay, number 1 snack of all time ever in history is the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I'm not supposed to read she because that's a note for me, and then I read more for the audience. But this woman wrote, and I think this is a good sentence, there's simply no denying that this is the best Halloween candy of all time. Although I would take out the that. So there's simply no denying this is the best Halloween candy of all time. Would you agree, honey?
I would agree. 100%.
Absolutely.
Would you agree, Luna?
Yes.
I would put Snickers up there right next to it.
Yeah.
Twix is fabulous. But yeah, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
I disagree with, 80% of her list, but
Yes.
she got it. She got it right with her number one. Reese's
Yes.
peanut butter cups are the best.
Because they're Halloween.
Yeah. This is Halloween. This is
I want to watch
Halloween.
that.
I know. I was thinking about that today.
We will.
And it.
Yeah.
Well, no.
No. Well, they did walk in the dark, so maybe they've crossed it.
All right. Shall we, as a
Okay.
family, eat our
Minus lunch,
Yes.
because we already have
Reese's peanut butter
But let me
cups?
lock out, as they say in the business,
Oh,
honey.
okay.
Alrighty. That's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate, or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for Dollar Shave Club. We don't have a promo code for Dollar Shave Club. Goodbye. I love you. We love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, I may have said I used to drop ecstasy at raves inside vacant warehouses in downtown Oakland, California. But I'm still a good person, and we're still good people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye-bye. That's the official end of the show, but here's some bonus content for those who follow us on OnlyFans. We don't have an OnlyFans. If you love ASMR or mukbang, or if you're a furry, here's us eating the number one candy in the world of all time ever in history, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Enjoy.
You have to get this mic.
At this point,
Anything.
Is that mine? Where's mine?
You're right in front of
Oh. I thought my darling wife
Anything goes.
would hand it to me.
That was really bad because you have the wrapper over the.
Bad or good if you're trying to.
Oh
go
my
to
gosh. I haven't had one of these in years.
sleep. Yes.
Because your teeth hurt. Your spoon's hurt.
Okay.
These
So
are so good.
I would.
Little booty crack.
What the hell? Honey, I would like to bring up. They have peanut butter cups, but then they have Reese's Reese's Pieces inside peanut butter cups.
Those are good. Because they give off that crunch.
Well, see, this goes to my M&Ms and Skittles. I don't need the shell. Just let me get to the goodness. No.
That was so. I'm done with mine, and it was so good.
I'm eating it right
Like
now.
I could die right now, and I would be happy.
Wow, that's a bit dramatic.
Why are you talking about death so much?
Right?
Uh-huh.
You're sucking the wrapper, honey.
No, stop it. I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
Mm-mm.
Luna,
Live
Back me.
witness.
back me up here.
Right across from you.
You're on your second. Okay.
This is very good. Did Lennox have one?
He had one or two.
Well, there's only 5.
He had one.
I
Luna's
had
have
two.
it. Luna had
two.
two. Yeah. My gosh, those are delicious.
It's fantastic. Excellent. Alrighty. Is that the end?
That's the end of the
Yes,
program.
Cousin
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Have a fantabulous day/night/week. Bye!
Jeez, Luna.
And oop.
We got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy 10?